we're here is about development. It's about helping you guys to understand what it is to be a professional rugby player.
Take off, take off, take off.
It's about understanding that your technical and tactical ability will only get you a certain amount of the way.
Really trying to test ourselves here. A little bit more speed on the ball when we've got it.
Come on, bro, you got another. Let's go.
And I can promise you that the guys who succeed and go on and have long careers, whether it be at Super Rugby level or even above at international level, are the guys that want it and the guys that work the hardest.
Boys, we're straight into it, eh?
Yeah, let's go. Put the intensity up. Let's go.
Canes on 3.
1, 2, 3, Canes. That's the one. Let's go.
Congratulations and welcome, well done in being here. And just picking up on something that Willie, the principal, said, yeah, there is a team named towards the back end of this camp, but that's not why we're here. Why we're here is about development. It's about helping you guys to understand what it is to be a professional rugby player, what it takes. It's about understanding that your technical and tactical ability will only get you a certain amount of the way. And I can promise you that the guys who succeed and go on and have long careers, whether it be at Super Rugby level or even above at international level, are the guys that want it and the guys that work the hardest. They're not probably most of them are not the most talented players in the world or the most naturally gifted, but what they do have is they have an undying desire to be the best that they can be and a ruthless attitude to achieve and perform. And that's what we're hoping we're going to get out of you guys and shape you during this week. The Hurricanes region produce probably near 50% of New Zealand's rugby talent comes from our region. So to be selected and come to this camp is a good stepping stone for you guys.
We've got brotherhood, we've got like a family, setting an example for people who don't play rugby, I guess, and the younger people. You've got to be good buggers, respect for everyone in the team and the management, bonding on and off the field. We've got a positive culture, we're all driven to be the best, and you've got to believe in each other's abilities on the field.
So the club is more than just what you see run out onto Westpac Stadium. It's more than the 23 players, it's more than the coaching staff. The club is you guys. Starts at under 16 level with our under 16 tournament, goes through to our under 17 camp, progressing through into this, which is our under 18 camp.
What I'm here to talk about is just the importance of building foundations. Okay, so within your development, so at the moment, and I think I was talking to a few in the gym session, you're in a key part of your life right now where it's all about development, and taking as much time and care in that development process is going to allow you to be that better athlete later on. All right, so a couple things to watch out for. There's a little tape before the light. Okay, that's our starting foot. That's where we're going to take off from. Okay, so we don't take off right from the lights. So a little bit of tape behind. When the green lights are in front of you, that means you're ready to go. Big thing from us, really attack the ground and finish through those lights, all right? Don't stop halfway through thinking you're almost there. Run through those lights, okay? So really attack it. So Cole's 9, 21, 10, 28, 12. Quick as you can, eh? All the way through. Let's go, through. Could be the fastest of the day. Yep. Jump right through.
160. 169.
Yep.
288.
Right side.
Yes. 149.
149.
Yeah, 149. 260.
We've got a few things that we can focus on. Big rocks would be our body composition, our aerobic and anaerobic base, and our strength work. Or power and speed, which might be the funnest stuff to do, or it might be stuff that you guys think you need to focus on right now. I need to be faster, or I need to be more powerful, is more of our sand. So what happens if right now you guys go back and you're saying, oh, I see my speed results tonight, I'm like, oh, I need to be faster. All right, I'm really gonna focus on my speed work, so I'm gonna fill that glass up with a bunch of sand, okay? But then eventually in a game, I actually can't relate to that, so I don't have enough energy later on in the game to be able to get to that max speed that I've been training. And why is that? Oh, potentially because my aerobic base is a bit low. So I grab that big rock and put it on top. Again, I'm still dying out. I can't last in those last 10 to 15 minutes. Potentially is because my body composition isn't there. Well, how about I try and nail that down instead, and that's what I'm going to focus on. I can't really fit that in the top of my glass, yeah? So instead, we take those big rocks out, and in our development, how we are right now, let's focus on our body composition, so understand what our body needs. Do I need to gain weight? Do I need to lose some excess weight? If I'm really fit, can I be really fit? And as we saw before, a lot of you guys have got really good engines on you, so that's really good start. So fill that rock, body composition I'm nailing, so continued improvement. My aerobic base, really strong. Then my strength work, I'm in the gym, I'm working hard, I'm following all the programs in place, so I can fit that in on top. So as you can see, the glass is already full, pretty full, but now I can start addressing my power and speed. So what can I do with that sand? That's gonna fit in, hey? So I'll be able to pour it on top, and it's gonna be able to fit around in those little gaps. So you tell me which glass is fuller. Is it gonna be the one that you're gonna target those big rocks first? Yeah, and be a more developed athlete, or are you going to try and target the power and speed and only be able to fit in a couple of these? Let's just put a little case study. All right, so what happened? TJ Perenara was sitting where you guys were, 2008, 2009. He was 16 years old. He weighed 75 kgs, skin folds of 100 mils, ran a decent yo-yo, so an 18, bench press of 65 kgs, squat at 90, chin-ups plus, and his speed was mediocre. So in 2010, what did he do over those year and a half? He focused on his body comp, all right, and he focused on those big rocks. Well, he's gained 19 kgs and he's dropped his skin folds by 50 mils, meaning he's gained 19 kgs of muscle within that time. So that's a lot of hard work, but potentially that's some of the stuff that some of you guys will be able to do, all right, if you put your mind to it, all right? His yo-yo, although he's gained 19 kgs of muscle, he's still allowed, and he still runs a 20.2, okay, on a yo-yo. So he's a lot heavier, but he's got the ability to carry that through a big aerobic base. Bench press, 160 kgs. So again, this is a little bit later, 2012. He's nailed that stuff in that year and a half, 2010, and now he's got the ability to really attack that strength, that power, and that speed. Squats, 170. Chin-ups, so he does a bodyweight chin-up with 50 kgs tied to him as well. And then speed, he's improved that really well during that time. So that's that final focus on those final. So nail those big rocks. This is just a little case study example of that. So you can see if you put in the hard work, it can easily happen, yeah? All right, boys, just come in from the edge. Just come in from the edge. I'll just explain it just quickly. All right, so everyone done a yo-yo here? Yeah, even easier, some of the forwards hadn't. So cool, start and finish line, okay? You'll have a timing beat, so when a beep goes, that's when you start. You'll have a timing beat down the far end, okay? So if you can keep time to that, then you're on pace to making this one, okay? So it's just a timing and a pacing beat. At the end of each one, make sure you're hitting the line. We've got 10 seconds at the end of each shuttle, all right? Where you have to walk to that far cone, so you're red and back. So when we get back, you have to come back and we have to be static, all right? So it's not a rolling start as well. Come back, wait for the beep, take off again. All right, everyone gets 2 warnings. They can come at any time. 3 ways to get warnings. All right, so you can leave early, you can not make the distance, or you can just not make the beep. Okay, so 2 of those you can control. That's leaving early and not making the distance. All right, don't waste one of your warnings on something like that. Okay, if you can control it, wipe them out, empty the tank. That's the only one that we need to worry about. Sweet. 23 yellow. Keep going, you got another one.
84, 87.
Yeah, another one. Turn around, come back. Come on, bro, you got another. Let's go.
24.
Matty, he's still got 2 in. He hasn't had a warning, eh? He hasn't had a warning. That's 1. Good job, bro. That's 2.
Being prepared for everything, whether it be mental preparation, physical prep, even organising your kit. How prepared are you before you then go on the field? What strengths have you got to show over the next few days to the selectors to indicate to them that you really deserve to be here? If I talk to all of you and said, when do you play your best rugby? It's usually when you're enjoying it, yeah? It's usually when you're happy. If you think back to when you first started rugby, why did you start it in the first place? Because it made you feel good. So don't lose that.
takes more than rugby talent to earn the right to be one of the men who run down our tunnel in our colours.
Hands on three. 1, 2, 3, go. That's the one, let's go.